I've been playing around a lot with Ralph the past few days and found myself needing a better way to manage tickets through the life cycle. I would have it crank out a whole bunch of tickets and features, and then I get overwhelmed. I forget where everything is and what I need to test and what's been done and what's been merged. So today I woke up, decided to build RalphBlaster. So I'll walk you through the whole thing in a minute, but the overview is this. We have a pretty big portfolio of projects. So the first thing I can do is manage each of them here, and I can give it the name and the local path to the code base. So from there, I can create a ticket, just like a normal issue platform, and I can choose the project that it belongs to. And once the ticket's created, I can put it up next. Once it's in up next, again, I'll show you this in a second, I'll go through a whole ticket with you, but it'll go to up next. I can have it create a PRD. At that point, it will send off to Claude Code and it will create a PRD. It will come back. The ticket will get put in review. From there, I know I need to take a look at it. And I can go in and I can look at the PRD, and I can either modify it and change it, or I can approve it. And once I approve it, it's going to automatically get moved over here into in progress. And at that point, Ralph is going to pick it up, and actually it's going to go and create a whole instance of folders, all the things that Ralph needs to run this, what I'm calling an instance of Ralph. So it will create the PRD JSON file that's needed and separate copy of the Ralph bash file, and it will kick it off and Ralph will run it. And from there, I will be able to go in and see the status of it. And as soon as it's complete, it'll hop automatically over to in testing. And from there, I can go in and I can manually test it if I like and review the code and mark it as complete. So here's what we're going to do. Here I have a ticket that I pre-populated for a project we're working on. This is just, the button needs to change behavior based on what the user is trying to do. So I've already selected the project, domain bird, and I'm going to put it in up next. I can also add images to this, but in this case, I don't need to. So we can see the tickets here. I can open it up again, and I'm going to hit generate PRD. And again, this is sending to Claude Code. It just sent the description to Claude Code, and it uses a prompt I've already predefined to generate a PRD. And this should take about a minute or less. There we go. There's our PRD. So normally I take a little bit of time to approve this, but I'm just going to glance at it here. And it looks good. So I can go down to the bottom and I say approve and launch Ralph. And there it goes. So I scroll back up to the top and it says Ralph is executing it. And it's got the logs and it's going to tail the logs for me. And right now it's basically setting up the Ralph project. I'll actually show you my project over here. It's creating a separate instance of Ralph, as I said. And it's actually also going to execute this in a work tree with its own branch. That way, I can now execute a bunch of tickets at once, all separate work trees and branches that will not conflict with each other. So I'm just going to let this run for a few minutes. And there we go. Here comes the live progress. We'll watch the progress go. And there we have it. We can show Ralph completed. That one took about 10 minutes. And I had it set to clean up after itself, so it removed the work tree and any other related files that I don't need anymore. And I will now, first off, this will automatically pop over to in testing. And so now I can see I have a number of tickets here I need to go test. So at this point, I will go manually look at whichever I want, and I will mark them completed. But like I said, it removes the work tree. I'll just go check out the branch for each one. That's about it. Once I'm happy with it, I'll mark it as complete, and it'll end up over here in the completed tab. So hope that was helpful, and hope you found some inspiration from it.